I thought I was done filming once I got the brake rotors off, or the calipers pistons pushed back in. I was going to change the pads, but I went and checked my bearing, and I'm not sure you can see that, but the bearings are just a little bit loose on the caliper, or the hub. So I want to tighten my bearings up, which means I got to pull the lockout hub out. We pulled this out of the way, the other gear and the spring. So now, the thing I hate the most on these trucks is there's a ring from right here all the way around, and it ends right there. There's no hooks on it. There are nothing to grab it with. I got hours of frustration ahead of me. But if you're pulling a lockout hub apart, this is a Chevrolet 10-bolt axle. It's a worn hub, our lockout hub. This little thing, you can just see the end of it. I think you can see the end of it. There's one end, and down here's the other end. You go to pull it out, and this thing just won't come out. You can try and try and try. It's like, wow, what's wrong with this thing? It won't come out. Look on the outside for this little ring right here. If you're a patient person, no problem. If you're not that patient, go find some. Or go find a buddy to come over and help you with this. Because this thing, I'm going to use this little pick, these little picks. I'm going to use 3 different tools, probably some medical forceps, and I'm not sure what all else I'm going to use. I've had, sometimes I just reach in once and it pops right out. Boom. Those are the good days. Other days, I'm out here 5 hours later still going, Arr. Just, if you find a good technique, let me know. All right, I got the little rascal off. What I ended up doing was using a small screwdriver, going in, picking up this end, holding that up, while holding it, using this pick to come pull it out. Once I got it out here, it just came off all the way. But there's a second surprise if you're not used to these things. There's another ring right here, snap ring. This one you can use regular snap ring pliers on, which I'm going to have to do because these are not working. I can just fake it. Nope, I got to go get up and actually do it. Yeah, I got it. So between the two of them, there's the regular snap ring and the cursed ring. Hold it on, and it should now come right on out. There. There's my lockout hub assembly out. That looks good. And then the real fun part is getting in there to my 2 bearing nut, and lock plate, and getting that all set. Yippee! So to do the hubs on a 10-bolt Chevy, you need a special socket that has teeth on the inside, 4 teeth. That is for the lock nut. There's the nut in there now is the one that tightens down the bearing. Then you have a pin on that nut. There's one pin. I'm not sure you can see it. It's on the bottom, or 6 o'clock position right now. It is right at the tip of my tool right there. I'm on it. You can kind of see that. Well, that pin on that nut has to line up with one of the holes on this plate. And if you notice, the plate, the holes are not symmetrical to the plate. You can flip it over and they switch them around. I tightened it up really tight, backed it off till I got the slop, and I've gone back in a little bit. There's no slop. It spins free. Oh, I turned it upside down. Dang. And I spent the last 20 minutes trying to get that pin lined up with this lock plate. And if I get it on, oh, it went on before. Nope. Yep, there it is. It's on. So that pin is now on there. Then I can put the other nut on, tighten it up. I think it's supposed to be torqued to 150 foot-pounds. That's your lock nut. So Chevrolet 10-bolt bearing adjustment, you gotta get that pin through one of the holes in the lock in the plate. Oftentimes I thought about just pulling that other nut off, grinding that pin off, getting rid of this washer, and just going nut to nut. I'm trying to keep it the way it's designed. So do as you wish. But I just wanted to show the fun of getting this thing lined up.